Yo, it's your boy Casual Real with the Silent A podcast, man. We back with another one. And now, just a quick check-in. We got your boy Errol, put him in the dirt, Spence. Talking cash money talk when it comes to Terrance Crawford. Saying he's going to lay that boy out, knock him down in the dirt. At this time, still no contract signed, nothing seen, no paperwork. So right now, it's still the same talk. But you know we love it. I love that talk. I know he want that smoke. We already know Bud want that smoke too. So there's no reason this fight can't get made. So keep talking that talk. Keep doing what you got to do, Errol. But we really need to see the paperwork signed. Like we said before in other videos, we know Errol want that smoke. He's a dog. A dog, man. You've seen his fights. He will fight anybody. He's taking on all challenges, man. He's straightforward, straight down the middle. He don't duck. He don't dodge, man. This man had a horrible car accident, which most people would have just retired from in any athletic sport. But he came back, and he came back strong and took on the best. So we know he's talking that talk because he really means it. He wants to take this boy out. He wants to show him that he's the best and wants to undispute the welterweight division. But right now, his team has him looking bad because there's no paperwork signed, no contract delivered, and we already heard Bud is taking the short end of the money. So Earl, tell your team, put that paperwork in the dirt, and then you can start laying them hands on Bud Crawford, because our money does ride on Earl. We told you before, we do believe he wins. He's too strong, just too athletic in that division. And it's just all around good fundamental boxer. Terrance is unique. He can switch hit, do his thing. He's strong himself, but we think Earl just got that edge. So, and again, that's what we want to see, the best fight the best, so we can really truly see who is the king of that division. So Earl, put him in the dirt, Spence. Get that paperwork signed, get Bud on the line, and let's really get that boy's shirt and put him in the dirt, all right? Next on, man, as many of you already heard, there was going to be a great fight this weekend, a great legacy fight between two strong, young competitors straight out of the UK, carrying on their father's legacies. That was Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. Their fathers back in the 90s had classic wars, brutal fights that would have just, take it down for the history. It's one of the greatest fights of all time, one of the greatest back-to-back fights of all time. Or not back-to-back, but, duo fights. And this right here was going to match up. It had a lot of challenges to it. It had one man moving up in weight, one man moving down in weight. Could they both carry could one carry their strength up, and could the other one carry his strength down and actually make that weight without being too weak? But with that said, man, this fight was going to be a great fight. We were going to do a live streaming podcast for that, and unfortunately your boy Conor Benn, my man moving up in weight from the welterweight division, many of you do know he's a strong fighter. We love him. We watch his fights. He's exciting. Decided he wanted to fail a damn drug test. So there's still, innocent until proven guilty. There's still a lot out there left. There's a lot of back and forth of what truly happened. How did that happen? And with that said, man, there's been a lot of shaky things behind this fight. Both fighters said they wanted it. They signed up, got it, and it happened. But then a lot of things start happening behind the scenes. Chris Eubank Jr.'s father, big Chris Eubank, claimed he didn't want his son to fight this fight. The weight loss was too much. It was a danger to his son. Then there was some contract issues back and forth, licensing, and then everything kept popping up. And then at the last minute, this Tuesday/Wednesday, then this drug test happens. There's a lot of shaky things behind that. When a lot of things start correlating and trending about a fight and look like it want to happen, there's probably a little bit more to this story. But with that said, we got to take it for what we hear, what we know, what the reports say. And right now, Conor Benn failed the drug test. That fight is canceled for sure. And now we got to move on to look at something else to watch. So sad. That would have been a great fight, but it is what it is. And what you gonna do? Conor Benn, I hope it's not true. I hope it was some type of mistake, because like we said before, he's a great fighter, an exciting fighter in the welterweight division, who I think will challenge the likes of the Errol Spences and the Terrance Crawfords and the Keith Thurmans. He's already been putting hands on a lot of people in that division, and like I said, he's an exciting fighter. But with that said, man, you got to get this cleaned up, brother. Got to get it cleaned up. Don't Canelo us now. There's got to be some reason here. All right. And lastly, moving on, since this fight is canceled, the Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. fight, which we were going to live stream, we will be focusing on the Fundora-Ocampo fight. This is a good fight in the middleweight division. Fundora is a big boy, tall, the towering inferno, as they call him. The boy is just ridiculous. Well over 6 foot. I believe he's actually 6'4", and Ocampo definitely coming in shorter man, around 5'10". But both are strong, good fighters. Ocampo before had fought Errol Spence in the past and got stopped there, made some mistakes, but he's still been a good competitor after that. And Fundora's keep busy fighting here with him. He cannot sleep on this kid, because you could mess around and lose. But seeing Fundora's interviews and everything he's been doing, Fundora's definitely in the right mind space, right mindset. And the kid's got a good head on his shoulders. He definitely just laid hands, beat the hell out of Lubin. I mean, beat him down. And Lubin is no joke, no pushover. Only lost one fight to Jamel. Lost the fight to Jamel. So, Charlo, of course, right now the undisputed champion in that division, to only have that loss to him, you're a top competitor, and Fundora just walked in there and just mollywopped him, put hands on him. I mean, yeah, he went down too in that, and they were both going at it, but at the end of the day, once the fight was all said and done, Lubin looked like he was straight out of a horror movie. And we love Lubin, man, but it was just too big of a task. Fundora was just too long, too strong. Stamina was looking good. He was pouring in on him, and the fight had to get stopped. He was going to end up hurting Lubin. But with that said, we will be tuning in. We plan to do a live fight stream, in this case, for the Fundora-Ocampo fight. We know it's not what we all expected in the Chris Eubank and Conor Benn fight, but hey, this is still an exciting fighter. Young talent, still bringing it some excitement here on the Showtime card. So we will be tuning in for that and checking that out instead. Well, with that said, everybody, it's your boy Casual Rail. The casuals are taking over. Stay in tune with us with the Silent A podcast, man. We're bringing you live fights, live streams. Still kick it with us. We're going to keep bringing it, and keep growing. Thank you for tuning in and joining our community and joining our family. See you next time.